Nobody talks about how Muhammad actually died. The founder of Islam, followed by 1.8 billion people today. He died on June 8, 632 CE, in Medina. He was 62 years old. The official account says fever, a sudden illness, the will of God. But Islamic texts, not enemies of Islam, not Western historians, Islamic texts recorded something else entirely. Something that happened 4 years before his death. Something he never forgot. A meal, a woman, and poison. Every source in this video comes directly from Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, the two most authoritative hadith collections in all of Islam.
This is the documented history that almost nobody discusses, and it begins in a place called Khaybar.
The year is 628 CE. Muhammad and his forces have laid siege to Khaybar, a fortified oasis in what is now northwestern Saudi Arabia. Khaybar was home to several Jewish tribes, wealthy, established communities that had lived there for generations. The siege lasted roughly 2 weeks. Muslim forces surrounded the oasis on all sides. The outcome was decisive.
The Jewish defenders fought hard, but one by one, the fortresses fell. Khaybar was captured.
During those 2 weeks, a woman named Zainab bint al-Harith lost nearly every man in her family. Her husband was killed on the first day. Her brother was killed by Ali ibn Abi Talib. Her father fell in single combat. Her uncle was killed. Then her other brother.
In the space of days, Zainab lost her entire world. Every man who had protected her was gone. The surviving Jewish community was allowed to stay, but as subjects. They would give half of everything they produced to their conquerors.
Zainab was now a widow with nothing left but one opportunity. The conqueror was about to sit down for a celebratory meal. And she was the one preparing it.
What happened next is recorded in multiple hadiths across Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. Zainab prepared a roasted lamb, presented as a gesture of hospitality from the conquered to the conqueror.
But before she cooked it, she asked a question. Which part of the lamb did Muhammad prefer? She was told, the shoulder. She concentrated the highest dose of poison directly into the shoulder, then laced the entire lamb with the rest. She brought the meal and placed it before Muhammad and his companions.
Muhammad took the shoulder. He chewed one mouthful. He did not swallow it.
According to Sahih Bukhari, Muhammad spat the meat out immediately and said, "The bone is telling me this meat is poisoned." His companion Bishr ibn al-Bara was not as quick. He swallowed his portion. Within a year, he was dead.
Muhammad called for Zainab. She was brought before him. She confessed without hesitation.
Her words are recorded in the texts. "You know what you did to my people. If you are a king, I will be rid of you. If you are truly a prophet, you will be protected." Muhammad survived the poisoning in 628 CE. He continued leading his community. He functioned normally. For 4 years, he did not die until June 632 CE, 4 years after eating one mouthful of poisoned meat. So the question historians have debated for 14 centuries is this: did the poison actually kill him? Just very, very slowly? The answer inside Islamic texts leans toward yes. Aisha narrated in Sahih Bukhari that on his deathbed Muhammad said,
"O Aisha, I still feel the pain of the food I ate at Khaybar. This time I feel my aorta being severed because of that poison." He said this on his deathbed, 4 years after eating one mouthful. He connected his death directly to Khaybar. A second account comes from Bishr, the mother of the companion who died. She came to Muhammad during his illness. She said she had never seen a fever like his. Muhammad told her, "The morsel I ate with your son at Khaybar has cut my jugular vein."
These are not fringe hadiths. These accounts appear in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, the most trusted sources in all of Islamic scholarship.
4 years between the meal and the deathbed. One question connecting them. Did Zainab's poison finish the job, just slowly?
Muslim scholars themselves are divided on this question, and have been for 14 centuries.
The first school of thought fully accepts the poison contributed to his death, and this view actually elevates his status. In Islamic tradition, anyone who dies from poison or plague is considered a shaheed, a martyr. Many scholars hold that Muhammad died as a martyr. The second school argues 4 years is too long for poison to cause death. They say Muhammad recovered fully and led campaigns for years. Natural causes, they say. Western historians add a third angle. Scholar Stephen Showmaker wrote that Western scholarship has persistently questioned the Khaybar poison narrative.
The 4-year gap between the poisoning and death makes direct causation medically difficult to establish with certainty.
But modern medical historians offer one explanation. Certain plant-based or heavy metal poisons cause progressive vascular damage, appearing dormant for years before becoming fatal. Muhammad's specific description of feeling his aorta being severed has led some medical historians to suggest a slow-acting vascular toxin.
Nobody has proven it either way. The body is gone. The meal is gone. Only the words remain.
Step back from the historical debate. Look at what Zainab bint al-Harith actually did, and why.
She had lost her husband, her brothers, her father, her uncle, all within days. Her community was defeated. Her home was taken.
She was not acting from religious hatred. She was acting from grief, complete and total grief.
Her own words confirm it. "If he is a king, I will be rid of him. If he is a prophet, he will be protected." She was testing a claim, not starting a war. The relationship between early Muslims and Jewish tribes of Arabia was not a simple story of good versus evil. It was a complex political and military conflict. Jewish tribes had alliances with Muhammad's enemies. Muslim forces defeated those tribes militarily. Zainab's family paid with their lives. And yet, when Muhammad confronted her, he did not immediately order her execution. According to several hadiths, he initially pardoned her. A man who had every reason to order her death chose not to. She was only killed later, in blood vengeance, after his companion Bishr died.
That detail sits in the middle of this story, and almost nobody ever discusses it.
So, who really killed Muhammad? Here is what the historical record actually tells us. A Jewish woman named Zainab bint al-Harith poisoned a meal and served it to him in 628 CE. He ate one mouthful. He survived. 4 years later, on his deathbed, Muhammad himself said the poison from Khaybar was killing him. His own words, recorded by his own companions. Whether that poison directly caused his death, or whether fever and age were the real killers, 14 centuries of scholarship has not definitively answered. What is not in question, the incident happened. It is documented in Islam's own most trusted texts. Muhammad acknowledged it, his companions recorded it, his wife witnessed his final words about it.
The question was never whether the poison was real. The question was the desert of Khaybar,
took with it 14 centuries ago.